Welcome on to another live. And as we get to this live, make sure you guys subscribe and please share the video. Now, I want to talk to you guys. We have a lack of leadership in America. You see, you have a lack of leadership in the Christian religion. There's a lack of leadership. There's a lack of leadership in our communities. There's a lack of leadership in the entertainment world. There's also a lack of leadership with the government, politicians, world leaders. There's a lack of leadership in the justice system. There's a lack of leadership in the educational system. Basically, we have a lack of leadership in every department, I would say. So as you guys come in here, please hit that subscribe button and share this video. Because we're going to have to dive into this video. We have a lack of leadership today in America. So brothers and sisters, I want to say the equation to Jesus is not hard. God had a plan in our life. He wants you successful. He wants you to succeed in life. He wants you to experience life. We are created to do a very special work for God. But our flesh have been the biggest problem in our life. Satan is really on a job of God's people. There were some servants of God tested. In the story of Job, how did God test Job's faith? His friends accused him. Job's wife tried to persuade him to turn from God. He says to him, "Are you still holding on to your faith? Why don't you just curse God and die?" Job answered, "You sound like one of those fools on the street corners. How can we accept all the good things that God gives us and not accept the problems we have in America?" We have a lack of leadership in the world. We have a lack of encouragement in our community. We are faced with these problems today in America. Today, even you see in the Christian world, there's a lack of leadership. There's a lack of leadership in America judicial system. There's a lack of leadership in the police department. Regarding these hateful crimes, brutality in the streets. When it comes to our young children, when it comes to blacks. There's a lack of leaderships with our governments. A lack of leadership you see in the community with gangs. You get someone go into the system, do about 20 years and get out. He's not very educated to lead young children that's enticed, you see, with this kind of violence of behavior. And this is why in the black community you see these gangs. Children don't want to grow up being like these gangs, but they are enticed into this kind of gang life. So there's a lack of encouragement. There's a lack of leadership. See, we have a lackness of what we supposed to go out and do. And see, when you are the watchman on the wall, but we are looking around our world and you see the worst behavior with children's. See, they are not destined to be all they can be. But where are we? Not really getting out where the problems are. See, I say this lack of leadership in the churches today. You see. But no one is not getting out where the problems are happening. See, God called us to do a very special work. You see, God wants to get through you. But see, Satan already inside. So, before I leave, I want to say this. Now, how will God would trust his servants? And even when you see Job was put to the test, you had Job, an upright man, blameless. And God told Satan, because Satan, he's always roaming, going back and forth to the earth. So God said, have you seen my servant Job? I haven't seen no one like him, an upright man, stunned from all evil. And it got to a point that Job's life will be tested. And you seen Job's friends led him down the wrong path. And when Job replied, he says, the wicked do not prosper. And see the reason they was trying to judge him, and even his friends was judging him, it wasn't there when Job was tested. It wasn't there when they seen how Job had his integrity. See, it was Job's faith and his perseverance that got him through the trials and the tribulations in the midst of time. See, I want to point out there's a lack of leadership in America. And we see it with the politicians. You see it with the world leaders. You know, there's a lack of encouraging today. And I said, God is trying to get through us, and Satan already inside the vacuum. You see, some of us don't we know that when your life is at stake and every evil, you see, spoon is ready to do their worst. Make it difficult. And a detrimental time. So I said before I leave, without your faith, without the commitment, it's possible to please God. And we are here to be here to do a very special work. From the Lord of creation. I'm going to leave. I want to say to my brothers and sisters, peace be with you.